Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons, and today we're talking about the spell Feign Death. We are giving this spell a D+. It is extremely situational. Not a whole lot more to say about this. It is, like I said, it is extremely situational, so let's get into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Alright, it is a third level spell that is usable by bards, clerics, druids, wizards, and the undying warlock. It takes an action to cast it, and it can be cast as a ritual. It's touch, verbal, somatic, and material with just a pinch of grave dirt. It has a duration of an hour, no concentration, so there is that. So you touch a willing creature, so they have to be a willing creature that's willing to do it, which means they have to be alive, and you put them into a cataleptic, I don't know where they got that word, catatonic state is probably better, that is indistinguishable from death. So for an hour, the spell's duration. Now, I actually think that this spell should be longer than an hour, but it is a ritual spell, so I guess you could keep casting it over and over and over again, but it should last for more than an hour. So until you use an action to touch the target and dismiss the spell, the target appears to be dead. And all inspection and spells are used to determine the target status will determine them to be dead. The target is blinded and incapacitated, and its speed drops to 0. But I think its speed drops to 0 anyway because, well, it can't take actions or reactions if it's incapacitated, which means it can take a movement, which doesn't really make any sense, but I guess that's a flaw in the condition system of Dungeons & Dragons. The target has resistance to all damage except psychic damage, and if the target is diseased or poisoned when you cast a spell, or becomes diseased or poisoned while under the effects of the spell, the disease or poison have no effect until the spell ends. So, this spell, I imagine, would be used more for flavor and for role-playing. If you needed to sneak in someplace or you needed to sneak someone into someplace, you could be acting like you're moving a body or putting someone in a coffin, or if you needed to sneak someone out someplace and you could fake their death and cast this spell. The other use I could see for this spell is if someone is diseased or poisoned and you cannot deal with it at the time, and you need to buy time to be able to deal with it, then this is a spell that you could use to buy yourself some time. Now, probably the best class for this one is not the bard or the cleric or the druid or the undying warlock, but it's the wizard, because the wizard can just put it in their book and cast it when needed without having to make a spell choice. The other ones have to choose this spell in their preparations for the day, which is not the best. And then the warlock has to cast it as one of their 2 spells every hour, which is also not great. So, all right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.